Hello, my Cudi. Asking Radio is here. Tell everyone you know. The wait is over. 98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Extra Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And of course, it happens here every day, so we always bring you talk of your life, what shapes your life at a family level, and then you move on to the society, and of course, the world. Society here represents the world, but beginning at the family level, which is the nucleus of this society. And I am King James YiYE together with
MMEMSHiMA King.
Adjusting the microphone on there.
Sorry.
No, you don't need to tell me sorry.
Okay.
That's that. So Extra Speed here, and we are looking at
funny reasons for divorce.
This woman is not.
It's not that I'm distracted with the camera outside trying to see something.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So you are looking at CCTV camera, and at the same time you want to do a radio show.
I'm sorry, my attention is here now.
Okay. So funny reasons people divorce. Yeah, funny reasons people divorce. So we brought this sometime last year.
Yes.
But of course, 2 years of broadcasts on the FM band. Those programs that we've done, that everybody's saying that, yeah, they like this and all of that. Now, we have also discovered that being on air for 2 years, some people have joined us just in the last 3 months.
Yes.
Some, perhaps they were not here. Some 2 years right from the day we started. And they said some 1 year and all of that. So sometimes you want people to catch up.
Yeah.
Catch us if you can. So you see how people can catch up, not catch us now, but catch up with, what we've done. So keeping people up to speed. So sometimes we bring this up, and sometimes we actually ask off air what programs we should bring back, and people get to give us those feedback. Yes. So you too can tell us anytime, any program you want us to bring back. When you send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0902 127 5464. That's 0902 127 5464. That is for SMS and WhatsApp. Now on the show, funny reasons why people divorce. Right. So you can call to contribute on this topic. 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. 08084 275464. Yes, that's the number to call us. And Alama Shagodobi team is a strong team, well known, home and abroad.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are online at askingradio.com as well, and streaming live on Facebook now. So if you go to Facebook, you will find us there. And immediately after the program, if you go to YouTube, you'll find us. We were streaming live on YouTube, but people were saying, hey, I've got no data to watch on YouTube. I don't
so we should come back to Facebook.
What's the difference? Doesn't it consume the same data?
It does, but I just think it's just the mentality that we have.
That Facebook is cheaper. All right. So 08084 275464. 08084 275464. That's the number to call and tell us one funny reason
People divorce.
that you know. If you go and tell us the reason your neighbor divorced and they know, well,
You
that's
can, but you can share the experience without calling their names, or anything that would link to the person knowing. I think that would be because we
you
are
can say the
learning.
person
People are
is-
learning.
You can say the person's name is King
Okay.
or Memshi.
Oh wow.
You can lie.
Okay.
And then
it's
we'll understand that
acceptable.
is a pseudonym. All right. So, Alamashagodobe team asking those funny reasons.
Okay.
So we go back to Alamashagodobe team.
Yes.
It's extra speed.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Well, one of the funny reasons why marriages do break is because maybe the wife can't cook. That's why the husband would decide to divorce the wife.
Thank you very much.
Why are you laughing? Thank you very much.
It sounds like small girl. Our students in Haiti from Kaya, it
Yes.
sounds like small girl. That was her voice.
Jennifer Itani. We were surprised when we knew her real
Okay,
name. Yeah,
Jennifer.
Jennifer Itani.
Okay, she was the smallest.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason here is cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking, Memshi, just cooking.
Yeah, just cooking. Just cooking is the thing. But as a woman, if you know you don't know how to cook and you're going to get married, I think you should know. First of all, your primary assignment is to cook for your husband. You understand, to clean. If you're blessed enough, your husband can be patient with you to learn, or he can teach you how to cook. But I think that should be the primary thing you should first learn or know, that you have to know how to cook, before you get into a marriage. So that you don't have issues, just try and know what your husband to be, what he would like to eat, how he wants it. Because one funny thing with marriage is that you and this man, you're coming from two different homes. The way your mom prepares certain food is different from the way his mom would have prepared for him. You understand? So maybe you can ask him, okay, how do you like this being prepared? Let me know how your mom has been doing this for you, so that I don't come and complicate things when we are married, But if your husband decides and say, no, just do it the way you know how to do it, it's fine. But it's always good to ask him.
Right. So it's extra speed, Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. And a lot of people are watching on Facebook, so you can contribute as well by telling us the funny reasons you've heard or you've witnessed firsthand why marriages break or why people divorce, whichever one you want to say. No problem. I think it's the same thing. If you want to call, it's 08084 275464. That's 08084 275464. I think we have a caller here.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Emeka Anyok from North Bank.
Good morning, Emeka.
Yes. Many marriages become a problem. Maybe sometimes first and second day. Sometimes you see in a month. Or sometimes you see somebody who have just married, wasted huge amount of money. Says, no, this marriage I'm not going to do again. Not going to depart. And the thing when they call and they say, sometimes woman you thought that this a good woman, that woman when you started courtship and other things, she was behaving well. And you thought that is the woman that will take you to heaven. At the end, as you bring her into the house, she show you her true colors. She starts to dictate for you. Maybe to cook food, soup only, you will see that the soup, water go down one side, or you go down one side, pepper go down one side. And at the end of the day, when you look at this type of thing, you say, Kai, when I say this is not to cook food or soup, and that one will make again, it will become a problem. Secondly, you can see that maybe this lady that you see her dressing very, very well. You see her wearing clothes, putting on. At the end of the day, you look at her, you say, yes, this lady is very good to go. But when you get to the house with her, you see that she cannot even tidy up the rooms. She will wait for you to do it. And if you are a man who always keep your house clean, does many things, and you come and see such a liability to you again, it become a problem. Instead of being a helper, it become a problem to you again. So those things causes marriage divorcing. So the third one you can see again at the end of the day, you have a wife that you don't even know that maybe because she used to put a perfume, and when she's walking around, you think that she doesn't have body odor. At the end of the day, when you come to the house, you discover that she's having body odor. You will not be very happy about it. That also will cause divorce.
Right.
So, and maybe when you are with your wife, at the end of the day now, instead of you, maybe you people are waiting unto the Lord for a child. It becomes that the thing becomes so hardened, and you don't know what to do again. You see that child-bearing of a sin. If you go into this side, they will tell you, say, go pray your house, go this side. You as a man, you will do dry fasting. At the end of the day, nothing they come. Someone will cause you to go say, I beg, let us part way. And finally, if you marry a wife or you marry a husband who is not God-fearing man, who does not respect your God, and he does not follow God, he doesn't know anything about God, maybe he become a worshipper of idols. When you discover it, whether woman or a man, you would like to break the marriage.
Okay.
And again, if you marry a wife or you marry a husband who does not respect their families, you see, that one also will make you to feel that how can I be marrying person that at the end of the day doesn't respect my families?
Okay.
And my families cannot come to me. At the end of the day, it will be parted way. You people will part way. So I am calling on all young couples or those who are intending to marry to amend their ways and make sure that at least you should be a wife or a man who will at least keep yourself clean, and you should be a woman who will cook delicious food. At least when your guy is coming back, you have gone to work and come back. And you should be the number one who will put water for him to bath. Not to immediately he's coming back, you will confront him with quarrel. So when you are doing cook a delicious food, I think
Emeka, I know if we give you time, you will finish all the reasons.
Thank you very much. God bless
Thank you so much.
May God bless you as you bring all these topics. Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
He has all the reasons on
Yeah,
earth.
he does.
If you allow him, he will give more than 20.
He does.
So the reasons he is giving, you consider some of them funny, right? Or all of them, or some?
Yeah, they are funny, but then it's one-sided
caller
again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Mr. Paul from Urukum, Paul Ogia.
Okay, Mr. Paul, go on.
Yes, let me be speed up. The marriage is all about tolerance. All these issues that are coming out, if we did not tolerate one another, there is no way marriage will stay. So I have to tell my friends, some of them that are divorced, I said, you people cannot tolerate one another. That is just the problem. God did not create all of us to be the same. We are not the same in character. So we must tolerate one another. That is what will keep marriage strong. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
So this thing that they say to become one for Paul, he doesn't think it's
Some
possible.
people refuse to even say
so
that.
I saw something on Facebook. You know, those funny things you see on Facebook. A couple going to court for divorce. They appeared in the same
attire.
yeah, exactly. People who want to divorce.
Yes.
You know, the judge gives them time to come 1 year after, and then they're coming with a child. Yeah, to go
Wow.
on things.
Okay.
Okay, funny reasons why people divorce. 08084275464. That's 08084275464.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. King.
Morning.
Morning.
Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Yotim Charles. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, Charles, go on.
Yeah. I am a witness of two funny reasons that people actually called for a divorce.
Yeah.
Number one is the
It's
woman
funny already.
said the man is too caring.
Wow.
That the man doesn't allow her to do anything. Everything is yes, 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 and the man is making her lazy. So that was actually enough for her to call for a divorce.
Wow.
Quite funny.
It is.
But it was serious, and she was never backing down.
Wow. So did they
You know
grant
what
the
the-
divorce?
The case was still on. I didn't follow it up again.
Wow.
But it was just too funny for me to
It's
believe
funny
that
indeed.
that will actually
It
happen.
is. It
It's funny
is.
indeed. Wow.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for sharing that.
The second one is they got married, and the man saying when they got home, he discovered that they were peas on the bed.
Oh no.
So that he has tried every means for that to stop, and it didn't stop, and he can't cope with that anymore.
That's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
It is funny, but not funny.
But
Big
did
man
he
was-
take her to the
it's quite
hospital? It's another
It's
thing.
not a
That's
medical.
funny.
It's not a medical. Yeah, go on, Charles. Yeah.
He said he has tried every means for that to stop, and then it didn't stop. He can't cope with that anymore.
Hi, Memshi. That one, me too. I can't cope. But what's in? Thank you, Charles, for sharing. That's
Thank
really
you so
funny.
much.
Thank
Welcome.
you so much.
Come on.
No, if you can actually take that from your child, I just feel it's something that marriage is all about tolerance, just as our caller said, and patience, and you try and find a way. If you know that, okay, she urinates on the bed, maybe you can try and like watch her by 6, don't take anything liquid.
Nah,
So
lie, man.
no, seriously,
Lie.
we have that patience for our children, so why can't we have that
Lie
for our
that
wife?
children. Maybe she lie. I will not do that
If
one.
you truly love your wife, I think you should be
I know
patient.
love again.
Hey,
I know love. I won't do. Maybe she cry.
no.
You, but wait, I will keep you.
No,
Lie.
don't do that. But
Memshi.
a woman can sacrifice and do that for her man.
That's a cup
Oh,
of tea.
really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I will
You
not.
see, that's great. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, MMEMSHiMA King, the radio wizard.
Good morning.
Good morning, KiNG JAMES YiYE,
Good
the
morning.
radio wizard.
Morning.
I salute you.
Yes, I salute you too.
KiNG James, don't disappoint me. Oh. there is nothing one cannot do for his partner.
Of course.
See, the issue is that do you think it's the woman's wish to be bedwetting?
Maybe not.
It's not her wish. So some of these things, when they happen to you, I don't say home making. I think there's every need to empathize and try to go, all the way out to make sure it can be solved. There is nothing that doesn't have solution. You can see medical attention. Inability to retain urine is called incontinence. I'm not a medical doctor, but I try to know things around me. Okay, that's incontinence. They can have a solution. Like your wife was saying, they can stop her from taking fluids, maybe when you go to bed. Then at intervals, you wake up, go and urinate.
Exactly.
No, with time, you get used to it and will not be able to do that again. I think it has a solution. But that's just by the way. Some of the reasons people are giving, your topic is conditional. You gave a condition, but a lot of people don't know. Say funny reason. Not just any reason. A lot of reasons people are saying they are not funny. They are serious reasons that if you don't think I can call for divorce. But funny, you say funny reason, so we are limited. So I heard one couple say the man told the wife, this toothpaste.
Yes.
The man used to press it from the bottom gently, but the wife will press it at any point, any portion. He said, "No, I don't do my things like this. Press it gently from the bottom," and the woman couldn't change, and that was enough for divorce.
Yeah, it's a funny reason.
Toothpaste, come on, toothpaste like that. Those are funny reasons, but other reasons that they talk about is that they are serious matters. So. And a lot of people are talking, just like your wife said, it was lopsided. They only talk about women don't do this, women don't do this. What of the men? A lot of men are very harsh. Very, very harsh to their wives. You don't know whether they are devil incarnate. How will you marry somebody's daughter? And you are so hard. If you see some people beat their wives today, if you are so strong to fight, you go and dig coal at any good. People are some men are very, very hard. There's nothing a woman can do that will please them. That's not correct. And the woman, because of her safety, may call for a divorce. You understand? So I think the reason that call for divorce, they are just in the Bible there. The Bible says, love your wife as Christ loves the church. That means you can sacrifice your wife. And the woman should be totally submissive to the husband. on the part of a woman, if you are a woman and you are disloyal, you left your father's house and you change your name to your husband's name, that means you are the first daughter. Then why are you disloyal? You are not loyal, totally loyal to your husband. Everything you be talking, whether let me see my opinion of my mother, my father. No man will tolerate that. Total loyalty. And when you do that, the marriage is sustainable.
Right.
So there are so many reasons, but these days, a lot of people, they don't marry, out of real love. So many reasons, and when they go to it, they discover that they are incompatible and they divorce. That is the issue. Like I said yesterday on one program, not your own platform anyway, that a lot of girls now, they don't even know how to cook. The only thing they can cook is indomie. Why will you marry a wife? Why would your wife not be able to cook gege for King James here to eat? Or my wife to cook cocoa for me to eat, So they need to work hard, though. They need to work hard. I see girls these days, they will just put artificial nail. Why all this artificial nail with you paint like this? They will not want to touch anything. They don't even want to wash plate. Haba. No. So marriage is optional. Nobody forces you. If you want to marry, then you must be able to obey the tenets of a successful marriage. If you are not ready to marry, be on your own and do whatever you want to do. And when you want a lady you want to marry, then be submissive to your husband.
Of course.
If a man you want to marry, then love your wife to a fault. Seriously. So even if it's related on the bed, make sure you help her so that you will not urinate again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, it's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. Funny reasons why people divorce or marriages break.
Right.
And funny indeed, Alama Shagodebi team is here with some of those reasons.
What are the funny reasons why some marriages break?
Well, there are several of those reasons. One of such is that my dad married for me. I was not ready for the marriage and they compelled me to get married. The other could be that the wife does not look appealing again. And then others could be that maybe she's not giving me a male child. And then sometimes it's because maybe she's not educated up to my level. And there's so many other reasons. There are various reasons.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so one of those reasons here I've heard, like vows, marital vows. People who want to divorce easily say to us, Father, that asked me to repeat. Yeah.
But then you did.
Yeah, but they say it's Father that asked them. That's the Reverend Father, in case you don't know Father, in a Catholic church that asked me to repeat those vows. So it wasn't me saying it. So people have said all those things.
Wow.
Funny reasons.
But don't you think those are excuses?
Well, they are, because he asked you to, which is a normal way of conducting
and it's not your
a wedding.
first time going to wedding, so you know the vows already. So maybe
you make up your mind to even marry before he asks you to repeat.
Exactly.
As part of the process.
Exactly.
Or part of the mass.
Why are you now pushing it back to father?
That he was the one. So this issue of toothpaste that Engineer Akpa mentioned here.
Yeah.
It sounds, it's indeed funny, but it has happened to a lot of couples that I also know. So it's not a story. It's not. It's not gist. It's a real thing that has happened, and a lot of people know. Funnily enough, Alama Shagodebi team also got somebody saying this, so I tried to bring that forward.
Okay.
And let's listen.
All right.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Okay, so there was this incident that happened in Obudu where I schooled, that a man complained of the wife pressing the toothpaste in the middle instead of the bottom. They could not resolve it until it led to their divorce. And at Unica, a professor named with head, who came home late from where he went to drink, and then he found himself on the bed the next day. He asked the wife how he got to the bed, and the wife was like, I carried you like a baby. And because this man was a very short man, he felt so embarrassed and he could not hold it. He had to divorce the wife. No amount of begging could stop that man. He had to divorce the wife.
Okay, so what would make you divorce or end a relationship?
I don't know. Maybe mine too be funny. I'm yet to know it, because little things annoy me. So until they come my way, I can't tell.
Wow.
That's serious. Little things annoys her. Until they come her way, she cannot tell. Wow. I think she should try and train that part of herself, because in marriage, I don't think you should bring that into your marriage.
Marriage counselor, Memshi.
No, it's not that. I do tell people at times, if you can contain your children, why can't you when it comes to your husband or your wife?
That is a big person who should know.
It doesn't matter.
So if he is misbehaving, well,
you try your best.
Anyway, so she has mentioned one of our street voices when we did our show on our second anniversary. We brought that voice as one of those programs that we did. So she's saying, let's say 3 things there. First is the toothpaste thing. Toothpaste can be annoying.
You say it can be annoying.
No, it can be annoying.
Yeah.
Be very careful, people who want to squeeze it right from the bottom and arrange it. And then there are some that just squeeze it in the middle. Yeah. So the ones that are that careful, when they see it, it can really be annoying.
I understand that feeling.
Yeah.
I know how it feels.
But it shouldn't lead to
a divorce.
Yeah. So if you can afford to buy one for 2 tubes, buy one for yourself.
But one thing with that is that people that they are
very
allergic to that kind of situation, even if you buy 2 and you see the other person press his or her toothpaste anyhow, it will annoy you. That's just how it is. It's that painful. I remember an incident when I was with my parents and we were using toothpaste. So we do press it anyhow. So there was a day my dad was fed up of adjusting it, and he was like, "What is the meaning of this? You guys, you keep on pressing this toothpaste, and the toothpaste is looking so foolish now." That kind of a thing. So since then, we tried to start using the toothpaste very well, because we knew he didn't like it that way.
So that's it. So it can be annoying, but is that enough reason to end the marriage? Then the second reason there is it sounds like the woman was romantic. I carried you like a baby to the bed.
Exactly.
I am not saying because you are a smallish man. She didn't say you are a midget.
Exactly. Maybe the way he imagined it, and with his pride again,
pride.
Yeah.
Shortcoming. The man had a shortcoming.
So I think that annoyance was so much. And at times when I see people divorce their spouse in a hurry, I'm like, did you ever even care for that person? Because I just feel some reasons shouldn't be enough. Imagine I make use of a bathing soap and then there's water splashed, or maybe the bedroom you splash water on the wall and all of that, and that's enough reason for you to divorce me. I just feel like you never liked me from the beginning. You're just trying to just hold on to something to just tell me that, okay, go.
And then the third one coming from her, small things annoy her. So she is even preempting like Israeli soldiers preempting an attack on his body. So she is preempting that her own reason for divorce might be funny. Reason is that
she gets angry
easily,
at every little thing.
Poor girl. Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and of course it's extra speed. And we're looking at funny reasons why marriages break or people divorce. And Aboko Alex Wando says, I think one of the funny reasons people divorce is sometimes because the wife can't cook. Leave the husband to cook, to look for food outside.
Wow.
But I think men enjoy that. Do they complain? They use that as excuse to hang out.
Yeah, at times.
So sometimes the women are, because I know so many of my friends' wives, no, my husband doesn't eat. He only eats Indomie. Meanwhile, they're eating pounded yam
every
at a kids'
day.
school. If you're in Abuja, at kids' school every day. Otium, that's Otium. It's strange to have a Y there. Otium Gabriel is Otium, should be an angel. Or Otium Gabriel, that's Angel Gabriel. Yeah, I got the name right. Otium Gabriel, good morning, Asking Radio, watching from Makudi behind Deeper Life Camp. Georgia Komewe, Makudi. Tezungwe Frank Motor says, good morning, King James Yiye. Good morning, MMEMSHiMA King.
Good morning.
In the studio. For me, I will divorce for these reasons. Disrespect for me and my parents. Hearsay and not taking permission from me before doing something. Dirtiness, stealing. These are the things that I can easily break my marriage. Thank you all in the studio, streaming live in Ikoyi, Lagos. He's married. I hope the wife is watching or listening. These are not funny reasons anyway.
They are not.
But Engineer
But
says there is a solution to...
What is yours is hers. What is hers is yours
No,
too.
he didn't say stealing his something.
Okay.
Maybe a woman goes out.
That one.
You saw that video at Sudopi.
Yes, you shared the video to
so
me.
that kind of person, as mean, is your wife.
Wow, it's embarrassing, but well, it's well.
Anyway, it's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can. Funny reasons people divorce and funny reasons marriages break. So let's not emphasize divorce, which may sound legal. Funny reasons why marriages break. And our Lamashagadabi team is here giving those funny reasons. We'd listen.
All right.
So would you marry someone that talks too much?
No, I wouldn't marry someone that talks too much.
What are your reasons?
My reason is on the too much. Anything that is too much is not good. It is now a fault. It is a character flaw to talk too much. That is, the person would have decorum. That's what we call talkative.
This guy is speaking English. Okay, so this is slightly different. It's like, it's like another program, actually. It wasn't this. We're asking people if they could actually marry talkative. So I think that was that one. But it simply means if he marries and discovers that the woman talks too much and becomes a talkative.
Yes, it's too much for him.
Okay, so let's go to another one.
All right.
Like in Nigeria and Benue State, I can say that divorce is based on suspicion, because there are some families that, because my father doesn't like my wife, and then it becomes problem and the woman leaves. And there are some families that say that because this person is not from my tribe, or she doesn't understand my language, our language, so I don't want any cross-cultural, this kind of marriage, the person leaves. Some just say that because I saw my husband in a vehicle with a lady, sometimes it could be colleague, and you might not know. He just said, I saw my husband eating in a joint with so drinking in a joint with so a woman, so he's cheating on me. They will just start problem, and then the woman leaves. So these are the funny reasons. And sometimes they say because my husband doesn't allow me to visit my family as I should. Because when you are married, they will tell you that you will leave your husband, you will leave your family, leave your father and mother, and then join with a man to become one. And then when you say your family doesn't allow you to visit your parents as frequent as you should, and then you just take it as a reason to leave. I think this is funny. It's funny. Thank you.
So, what would make you end a relationship?
Yeah, if my partner is not sincere, I want sincere, somebody who cares. If you're not caring and you're not sincere, that by maybe indulging in some certain things that are not inimical to that relationship, I think I quit.
Oh yeah.
I think.
And she's not sure. She will not quit. I know
she
her.
Wouldn't. She
I don't know her. I'm just joking.
I wanted to ask where.
Yeah, I don't know her. Okay, so a lot of reasons actually that she has given.
Reasons,
she started by saying in Benue State and then maybe Nigeria, based on hearsay. So basically, somebody says this, say that, and then it leads to issues. But she has mentioned a lot anyway. Driving with a female colleague. And eating at the joint.
Someone, not allowing you to go see your parents and all of that. So many things. Actually, there are enough reasons that people think there are enough reasons for.
Yeah, when she started saying
divorce,
not allowing you, I thought it was for Kroger convention.
Not at all.
But that could bring issues. If you are a Kroger listening, do you have any story that one of your mates' husband refused to allow them to come for a convention and the marriage has issues? Kroger, if you're listening, don't disappoint me. Call now 08084275464. But remember not to forget to remember not to mention anybody's name. 08084275464. it must not only be Kroger. If it is somebody that you know that perhaps they were not allowed to attend their old students association meeting and they had issues.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello, Musa calling from Northbound.
Okay. So,
Musa.
Yeah. Funny reasons for.
Okay. Yeah, Musa. Yeah.
Funny reasons for.
It's a friend of mine. He said he married a wife when she was not fat. Then when she became fat, he doesn't like fat. So he divorced.
Okay.
So what did you tell your friend?
Why can I tell him? Because I think that it is a matter of that he's feeding her well. I mean, she's living fine. He said no, I don't like that woman.
Wow.
I said that you continue to marry her. If you marry another one, if she gets fat, you divorce her again. Unless you marry the one that even if you put her in that sort of she will not fat.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Thank you, Musa.
The second funny thing, one of this kind of small short people. So when they are sleeping, when they want to fall, so the wife passed the children inside the room. Then she was asking, where is she asking the children, where is your dad? Where is your dad? He said, no, I'm the first person. You are the first person that you put inside. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Can you imagine?
Okay.
So the dad was in the bed, but it's as short as the children. Guy, what's up? And now, so you're marrying a woman. When she gets fat, you divorce.
I like the advice he gave to his friend. That even if you marry another one, she will still be fat. So would you keep on remarrying and remarrying again?
But the man says that he will marry one. That even if you feed with what elephant, she will not be fat.
But obviously, it's evidence of treating the wife well. That's why she's fat. You know.
Well, okay. 08084275464. That's 08084275464. Funny reasons why marriages.
So can I ask you a question? So what, like for you, for example, if you get married to a woman that she was slim.
Wait, talk about you.
That's your ideal woman.
Wait, I'm already.
No,
don't
talk about me.
I'm married to you. So somebody's
It's just an example.
No.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Captain Edward, yes.
My house. When she married, at Katsina side, and the staff was working. If the husband called for work and asked for food, no food, because we cannot cook.
Okay.
So for that, the husband will go out and eat.
Right.
For that, the husband divorced her.
Okay, the line is not so. We managed to hear Captain Edward. He said, I think it's because the other person, the woman, could not cook. Yeah, so that's what he's saying. 08084275464. When you call, stay away from your radio and don't put your phone on speaker because we're using hybrid. Here's a great technology that takes care of that. But when it comes back calling here, it means something is terribly wrong on your own side. Okay, so you were talking about Musa's advice.
Yes, if you get married to a woman that was slim, and hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
The radio is too loud. Kindly move away from it. Yeah. What's the name?
I came from Obagaji Agatu.
Obaganji Nagatu. Yeah.
The issue of marriage, both male and female, lack of knowing God. If you know God, both of them know God. There's going to be a peace in the house.
So, but do you know any funny reasons why marriages break? You have any reason why people, ended their marriage? One funny reason?
I know what I'm trying to tell you. Lack of knowing God.
devil is a liar. When Jesus in the family, happy, happy. Happy, happy. But when devil is the family,
trouble.
Trouble.
Okay.
I wish you good luck and prosperity.
Thank you very much.
Oche of Idoma.
Thank you.
John Elagu, Dr. John Elagu. Oche of Agatu, Godwinona. Oche of Alogoji, James Edo, and Obagaji Agatu. And I wish my wife, family, I wish my sister family, their husband and their wife in good motion.
All right, thank you. Somebody is increasing the radio. Perhaps is mentioning their names and they want to hear that, but it's getting noise. Thank you. So in summary, what he's saying is, if there is God in the family, happy. Devil in the family, trouble. Meaning that if there is God in the family, you will not see those funny reasons. So you want to quickly go back to Musa.
If you were Musa's friend, what would you have done if your wife is fat? Would you just tell her that go, or what would you do?
Musa's friend, and he doesn't like fat women, so that's for her, for him, not me. Okay, so
you didn't answer that question,
but I did. Funny reasons why. Okay, this woman is thinking if she gets fat, maybe I will divorce her.
No, I'm not thinking so. Hello, good morning. Hello.
All right. So I asked a Kroger or any other, Kroger is the most popular, Deloga, Kroger, and all of them. If you were coming for your convention and the husband told any of your mates no, and she made trouble, perhaps that's a funny reason. Maybe the marriage didn't break.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't. So we go to Alamashagodobi and hear those reasons.
Okay.
To some people, funny, to some, not funny.
Some of them, in the process of staying with their wife, the woman might have provoked them. On getting out, after taking one bottle of drink, he may be intoxicated. And by the time he starts talking to another lady,
Okay, so we have a caller, but of course, always turn down the volume of your radio. This man is talking so much, I don't know what he's aiming at, but 08084275464.
Hello, good morning. Morning, your name and where you're calling from?
Bello Musa calling back.
Okay.
The second funny one was that he married a wife, and when they were playing, she hold him. He tries to struggle to put it out of her. He say, he came back. He said, "God, no, this woman. One day, if you're going to start between us, she may beat me. So let me just divorce her before. I would not like to. One day they say my wife beat me, so I divorce her."
Okay, thank you. Wow. I think these are real funny reasons.
But you see, you come to think of it,
he has already prepared.
He has his reason
for you to have the strength to hold me that tight. I can't pull out. No. If wahala happen, you go beat me, and I don't want someone to go and say, they beat me, like my wife beats me.
These are funny reasons indeed, but these people have their reasons anyway. Funny as they are. But they have their reasons. Okay, so let's hear another person from the street.
All right.
Most people will say, my spouse is fat. When I knew her, I knew him was slim, and so now he or she is fat. So I don't like a fat person. Some might say that somebody is poor. When I knew him, he was earning a salary, was making some money, so he's lost his job, and so I cannot cope with him any longer. So I would say he has left our church. He was a Catholic, and now he has left the Catholic church. He was NKST, has left, and so I can't marry. And so we even say, okay, maybe the way the family talks, maybe the mother-in-law is too lousy, or my father-in-law demands too much money from me. You know, basically in Africa, during festivities like Christmas, people take gifts, and some will say, okay, because he didn't take gift to my parents, I'll divorce him. He doesn't love. He has not shown love. Others might say, I can't check. When we were married, I had a car. I had my own car. I had, since I've lost the car, he has not replaced it for me. I'm leaving him. And so those kind of there's a few excuses that people give. Some could even say tribe. I thought he was from the north,
but he's a Southerner or she's a Southerner, so this marriage cannot continue. Or maybe after we married, I discovered that he was not the real child of her parent or his parent. You know, sometimes issues come when you marry. You discover that maybe the person you thought was your dad or your mom is not the person. And so those kind of flimsy excuses, people hold hands on them to actually divorce. Or maybe he had not paid my bride price. You know, in some tradition, people marry on credit, like T people. They marry on credit. And so he said, because he has not been able to fulfill his promise of paying my bride price, I'll leave him.
What would make you divorce or end your relationship?
For me, there's only one thing that can make me divorce my wife. If there's a threat to my life, if I feel that she's a threat to my life, but she could shoot me or poison me for whatever reason, that's enough, because there's no relationship in this world that's worth somebody's life. And so when it's an attempt on my life, that marriage is gone for good. First, because I wasn't born with the person I need. My life, my life is more precious than marriage. Of course, people can have 1, 2, second or third marriages. In fact, some people enjoy a second or third marriage better than the first marriage. And so marriage should not be something I hold on to, you know, for against his life. Your life is precious, my life is precious, and only an attempt on my life will make me divorce my wife.
I think at that point, all man for himself.
This man
they
has
not
spoken
bomb me and you
for-
together.
He has spoken for 2 minutes 50 seconds, and I had wanted to interrupt him. But you want to hear the next thing he's
Yes,
going
he's
to
going
say. So
to
many
say.
reasons.
Yeah, he said so many things.
Let's just hope that our listeners got all the reasons.
Yeah.
So no need of coming back to.
The funny
analyze
thing for me
anything.
there was he said if you marry on credit. How true is that?
Okay, he's not wrong.
Okay.
He's not totally right.
Okay.
They marry on credit because from what he thinks is on credit, because if you marry, even if you go to the family of the bride and you
Yes.
ask for a wife, the money they ask you, you don't need to pay everything.
Okay.
So people would say kem gubenga.
Okay.
So marriage or bride price or dowry does not finish, does not end. So you keep paying. And that's why Christmas they expect you to come and give goats, rice. At burial they still call you. So if you were paying all at once, it means nobody should call me for any other thing, you know, something like that. That's why he's saying that. So they encourage you that even if you don't have complete money, give something. If they say you should give a zinga of, let's say, 100,000, and you give 1,100, they still collect. So it means you are owing. So I think that is what he's saying there. Okay, so funny reasons why people divorce or end up relationships and they're not marrying. Let's listen to this one.
Okay.
Many people at times, particularly men and women, at times the when you will not fix their women, if you are not able to pay for fixing of their nails or makeup, at times they feel that you are not serious. And at times, I want to even give example of what happened to me. I was in a serious relationship that could lead to marriage, which could have gave us about 3 children. And the reason why we ended the relationship was because my fiancé said that I delayed sending her transport from Abuja to Makodi, and that was just the reason that ended our relationship.
Oh no,
that is it.
So what would make you end a relationship?
For me, the only thing that will make me end a relationship is when I catch my girlfriend, my fiancé, sleeping with another man. That is the only thing that I can say will make me quickly end my relationship with her.
Why are you laughing?
The funny reasons he gave.
Yeah, but for me, well, that wasn't marriage, and I think that lady didn't even like him from the onset. If you ask him, because he delayed sending transportation.
But he wanted to marry, and he would have had 3 kids.
Yes, that's what he said. Yeah, so he delayed not sending transportation for you. If you truly care for him, why can't you pay your transportation and come and see the man that you claim he's your fiancé? You understand? It doesn't make sense to me. And I remember there was an incident that I saw a man, my brother's friend actually, complaining about his wife, that same fat thing. He was complaining. I was a child. when he was complaining, I turned and looked at him and I saw his tummy was so big. And I was like, you're complaining your wife is fat. Have you even looked at your own self in the mirror? It was so funny to me,
He didn't want 2 elephants in the house.
Then he would have trimmed his own tummy down and allowed the wife.
Moses' friend.
Yes.
Okay, so quickly back to Facebook. We
Okay.
haven't got much time, but
All right.
you have this safer sound far. Good morning, presenters and the entire King Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. I am Batiav de Sefa Soundfa from BSU Makurdi. I'm watching and listening at the comfort of my home. For me, the big reasons for divorce: cheating, disrespect. It's not funny. Francis T. Nito says most times people divorce because of their ego, like the T would say. So to remain in a marriage, one must be tolerant. I know a guy who divorced his wife because he said she was not taking care of her hygiene, that she's too dirty. Can you imagine?
Wow.
This love says watching live at the Federal University will carry. Right, I think that's all on Facebook. If I'm missing anything, we'll read it some other time. And we've been looking at funny reasons why people divorce, and all of you calling in, giving your reasons, funny reasons, some not funny. It looks like we can take this one funny reason, supposedly.
Okay. All right.
I've heard of people getting divorced on grounds of the husband refusing to organize birthday parties for the children, husbands refusing to go, refill gases, even though the money is there, but because the man has refused to go and do it by himself, it becomes an issue. You hear of cases where that there's a little disagreement between the husband and the wife. Before you know it, the mother-in-law comes calling. Sometimes she goes as far as organizing some of her other children to come and beat up the son-in-law, and in the process, the marriage get divorced.
What would make you divorce or end a relationship?
Chastity, infidelity. The moment I establish that my wife is having extramarital affairs with another man, the game is over.
Wow.
That's not funny.
Said the game is over.
Oh, yeah.
So marriage is a game. He said
a game of love.
Okay. No love.
It's time to say bye.
Okay. Too sad. Bye-bye.